Hello, this is a quick video on the aftermath of the documentary. It's not meant to be public anywhere, but you can share it wherever you like. It will remain unlisted on my channel unless I decide to make it public, but I don't see that happening. This is a full interview and the aftermath and MiniTom's reaction to the documentary. Hope you enjoy. So what I'm just going to quickly do, I'm just going to double check everything's working just in case. These things always have a tendency to go wrong.
Yeah.
Can you hear me all right? Hi.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
Right. Yeah, it's working.
Oh, cool. That's good. That's good.
Okay. So I'll start now. So. This is me, Dwayne Robinson, obviously. This is MiniTom I'm on the line with, and I'm conducting an interview for the game developer, Thomas Hawley, about his new game, Darkness Arrives. So before we start, would you like to tell us a bit about yourself, where we can find you, who you are?
So basically, my name is Thomas, and I basically... So I do like gaming and also YouTube. So yeah, I made this game called Darkness Arrives, and it took me, I think I would say about 2 years to like make. And yeah, I can tell you about myself. So basically, when I was born, I was basically diagnosed with a rare condition called VCFS, which is called velocardiofacial syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a really rare condition. Only like 4,000 people around the world have the condition I've got.
Right.
And yeah, so I've been going through quite a lot with my condition. I've had like so many operations throughout the years when I was like a lot younger, and gaming actually made me forget about everything. You know, when you play games, it helps you to like relax, and it's just fun, really. And that's what got me into basically making my game. Really, it's just I like to see how other people made their games, and that made me like motivated to make my game as well. So yeah.
Well, I'm obviously sorry to hear about the surgery, about your illness as well, but it's still commendable that you've still been able to program this game, because it's very well coded. I enjoyed it a lot when I played it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
It's always good to see a developer who never lets his disability get in the way of anything. And it's always commendable. So the next question is, would you like to tell us in your own words what Darkness Arrives is about?
So basically the game is about this this kid. Well, he's basically a teenager. So in the game, if you haven't played it yet, or if you've watched the trailer, basically you wake up in like this room. Basically it's the teenager's room, his bedroom. He hears like a sound or something, like a basically it's just like the storm he hears in his bedroom, and he's like, oh, I'll go back to sleep. And his name is Eddie, because that's like the name I could only think of to call the character. Because there's so many like, you know, names. It's hard to like choose which name to choose. So yeah. So basically, Eddie had these nightmares when he was a kid, and recently so basically there's different nightmares in the game. So the first level in the game is basically a clown like level, and the second level is like a nightmare, like Shadow Man type level where
Shadow Man, yeah.
Yeah, where the Shadow Man just appears out of nowhere and you have to try and sleep. But if you sleep for too long, there will be like a jump scare to
Yes.
make it more spooky and a lot of fun.
A lot like Five Nights at Freddy's, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what inspired me to make this game, because I used to play a lot of, the Five Nights at Freddy's games when I was younger, and because they're so scary, those games, and I don't know what it is about Five Nights at Freddy's, but I just like the art style that the game developer used.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah. So that's what kind of like inspired me to make my game, to make it like a low poly style like horror game, like so it's not too realistic, but like, you know, so it's like it's fun to play. And I just think, and also the last level I want to talk about is the demon skeleton level.
Yes.
And I think that's one of my favorite levels in the game, because I try to make that level look, because it's the final level in the game, I wanted to make it a bit more challenging, like, you know, where you see all the different orbs on the ground, so the player has to collect, well, you don't have to collect all of them, you just have to find the right orb which is on the ground that has the like the ending scene when you collect the orb. So yeah, I just had fun making my game.
For sure. Do you want to end it there? Yeah, okay. So I personally like the demon skeleton level as well. I quite like the static signs you had. I like the atmosphere it created. It was very scary. Yeah. And could I ask you what specifically influenced that level? Perhaps what other games, what other influences, other media made you think the demon skeleton for this level? Nothing specific. That's fine. Don't worry.
I've got a game that I recently got on my PlayStation 5. I don't know if you heard of a game called Demon's Souls.
I have, yes.
Yeah, so basically there's like skeletons in that, you know, in that game where they just attack the player and stuff like that. So I looked at the designs of those skeletons, and then I tried to make my own skeleton and turned it into like a demon, you know, for nightmares and demons, which makes sense. So yeah.
Did you create all the assets yourself?
Yeah, I used I don't know if you heard of Blender.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, that's what I used basically to make all of the 3D models. And I also go to college as well, so I do a gaming like development course there. So that basically helped me to make this game, because I learned a lot from college, you know, making games. And yeah.
I mean, that was the next question. How long have you been studying game development or computer science?
Oh, so I think I've been doing it for about 4 or 5 years, I think. Yeah, 4 or 5 years.
Okay, so I think we can move on from that. So, what's the response been to your game so far? Have you had any positive reviews, negative reviews? How many players?
Because it's only been out for, I think, a few days now. I've not really got any reviews yet. I don't know why, but I think it might take a while for me to get reviews when people actually start playing it.
I mean, hopefully we can help you with that.
Yeah, that would be really, really good, I think.
So the next question will go out to the viewers. So what sets your game apart from the rest? What's your unique selling point of your game?
I would say, like, the style of the game is different.
Right.
Because each level is different. It has its own unique art style. So some are really low poly, or one can be like super really realistic. So, and all of the characters have different abilities in the game, which I think is different from other games that I've played.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Do you have any current plans at the moment to make any DLCs or sequel games to Darkness Arise?
Yes, I'm actually currently making another game. I don't know if I want to do it as a sequel, but I might just see
Okay.
if it will fit with the game. You know, Darkness Arise. I don't know, but I am thinking of making a sequel or just another game.
Can you tell us a bit about your current game you're working on?
What, Darkness Arrives or?
The game you're planning on making on.
Ah, okay, yeah. I'm not gonna say too much,
Fair
really.
enough. Oh, that's.
But I've started. Like I've just been practicing, really, like making better like 3D models and stuff like that, and just doing a bit more coding. So.
Fair enough. So, just for viewers again, what engine and programming language did you use to code Darkness Arise?
I use Unity to make the game.
Okay.
Because it's free and I can't really, pay for an expensive, game engine.
Fair enough. And that's C#.
Because it's like, yeah, C#. I used Visual Studio, which comes with Unity, which is really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give to new game developers like yourself? So where you started, how to organize, tutorials, make and watch, maybe tips?
For me, I say, because when I started, I went to college first to learn about game development, which actually helped quite a lot. So I would say go to any schools or colleges that have any game development courses, because teachers will actually help you.
Okay.
Which is really nice. And I'll just watch YouTube tutorials, really, because there's thousands of different videos. Yeah, that's what I would do if you're new to making games.
Okay. So have you coded any previous games before? Can we find your work anywhere else? Or?
You can't really find my other work because it's to do with my college work, basically. But I did a 2D game with college before, and that was quite difficult to do because I don't know why, but I think 2D animation work took longer to do than 3D animation. Yeah.
Well, you'd have to do every frame, wouldn't you?
Yeah, with 3D animation, you just select a bone on a character.
Yeah.
And then just move it, animate it. It's so easy.
So obviously, when you started out, you would have had an original concept, an original idea. How did that change over development of your game?
I'm trying to think now. So, I think when I first made my game, I think I used... I'm trying to remember.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah. I think when I first made my game, it was so horrible. All my characters just looked really weird and they didn't look great. So I had to change everything. And I think one of my levels, it was just a house in a spooky forest. I think that's what got me with the idea for the other games.
Yeah. And then adapted from there.
Yeah.
So the only improvement I'd offer to your game is voice actors, because even as an indie developer, it's definitely difficult to have those. But you can even record them yourself if you need to. So are you thinking of hiring any voice actors?
I think so. Maybe for the future, if I do update my game, if I want to add like more levels to the game, etc. So if I want voice actors, I'll probably like talk to some people, and if I've got enough money, I might ask, I might pay someone to do the voiceover. So yeah, I was thinking of getting someone to do voiceovers.
So where do you think you see yourself in 10 years?
I think I do still want to be a game developer, because I think gaming is so popular right now, and I think it's going to get more popular in the next, I don't know, few years.
Oh, for sure.
And I wanted to be a YouTuber, but I don't think that's doing well for me right now. I think game development is the thing I want to do in the future.
What's your YouTube account?
So my YouTube name is called MiniTom.
Oh, okay.
So
it's like the Discord.
Yeah. That's how people know me on Discord.
Okay.
And so currently I have around, I think, 800 subscribers now.
Okay. That's impressive. How long have you been doing it?
I think it's been 6 years now.
Okay, well, these things are always slow to begin with, but once you get going, it will always build up, especially with game development. So, what's the actual significance behind the memories you collect inside of the game? So when you're in the clown level, for example, you collect memories and...
Yeah, so basically... I'm trying to think.
You can take your time.
Yeah. I just wanted to add something in the game for the player to be able to like collect something in the game, to make it more interesting to play. I think
just like a coin item.
Yeah, so you basically have to try and find the right orb, which will have like a message or basically the next scene in the game. I thought that was quite fun to do, but it's really difficult to code it because there's so many orbs on the ground. So I had to code each one to do, that thing.
Okay, so the next question comes to us from Jack Jarvis from Craiglang. He asks, do you like niggers?
I don't really want to answer that.
Why not?
I'm not that kind of person.
Well, at least it's interesting to me that the one character in your game that breaks into your house and attacks you is black. Are you racist? Is the Shadow Man racist? Why is he attacking people? Is he black?
Well, no, a Shadow Man is basically a shadow, basically.
Okay,
but,
if I send you this, this is your name on Jeffrey Epstein's flight log. Do you want to explain that?
Oh, that's not me. That's just a random other person.
It's look, it's you. You see, you stole the clown idea from Joker, MiniTom. That's copyright infringement. DC could be on you for that. What about those the bugs in your game?
I got this. So basically, this person he puts reviews on other games. My friend is with another YouTube channel, and he's tried to stop people from bullying me online, and I don't like bullies because I've been bullied before about my.
I don't like them either. Can you
about my
whether you like niggers or not? Just say yes, I like niggers.
Yeah, I've had friends who are black people,
No, but you've got
and
to say it. You've got to say, yes, I like niggers.
no, I can't.
Why not?
I don't want to be forced to do anything I don't want to
MiniTom.
say.
MiniTom. Why is the one character in your game that breaks into your house and attacks you black? Why is that? Why is it the Shadow Man? Is it because he's black? Why is he attacking people? Why is he doing all these crimes? Is it because you have racist views yourself?
So I'm gonna have to disconnect.
No, sir. So those bugs in your games, like the pause menu didn't work. I think that's quite shameful. You should be ashamed of yourself, MiniTom. It's terribly coded.
Okay, I'm
No, you can't leave.
uncomfortable.
No, I'm really sorry. You don't have to leave, friend. Friend, can I just ask you? For fuck's sakes. I am the greatest troll of all time.
Oh, here we go.
I don't think you realise how fucking brilliant I am.
Wow. You remember that guy earlier? The guy earlier you told me to talk to? He just pulled off the biggest fucking prank I've ever seen. Oh, he emailed Tom pretending to be, he pretended to work for a company that does, gaming reviews. He asked Tom to add him on Discord to do an interview, and then during the interview he said, "Hey Tom, do you like the N word?" And I posted the same Epstein thing picture. Oh my god. He interviewed Tom, and then at the end, just did the whole thing. He did me. Oh my god. I'm just like, what the fuck? Well, the thing is, I warned Tom. I knew 100% Tom was going to get fake emails. I said, please do your research, and he clearly didn't. The thing is, Tom's taking it over the top. He's now going, I'm taking a break, and I said, but the thing is, I did warn him. Yeah, but the thing is, I did warn him. I did tell Tom, be careful your research, because I knew for a fact Tom was going to get fake interviews. I just had a feeling he was going to get it. No, but the thing is, there are fake companies or, people who also try and scam you. So I had the feeling from the beginning it was going to happen. I'm not surprised that Tom's fallen for it, because Tom, they're happy to get an interview for games. He kind of just lets himself go. So I'm not shocked. But I'm shocked that someone in the corner is that much of a loser that he starts to do that. That's just a bit sad. I don't know, but the thing is, I saw the email he got sent, and the second I saw the email, I could literally see red flag straight away. Because Tom says, "Oh, I'm taking a break from YouTube. I hate Callum's Corner," and I told him that it's not the corner. It's not the corner. Like, I don't know who this is. You don't know who this is. Yeah, it's not someone from the corner. Like, Tom's thinks. Now the thing is, Tom's my best friend, but Tom sometimes gets a bit too rolled up. Like, Tom needs to realise that not every troll in the universe comes from Callum's Corner. Like, the thing is, Tom doesn't even know that I got fucking pranked earlier. Oh god, man. Fuck me. Like, that's ridiculous. Do you want me to read you the email?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, hello, Tom. We at GR found your newly released game Darkness Arrives on Steam, and we are very impressed. If possible, Dwayne, would like to conduct an interview with you about the aspects of the game, once Spider Maker, and we'd like to be in a few. We also like to speak to soon be successful developers before we interview them. Reference, you can find our website here. So the new column when we review newly released indie games we find on Steam. This gives this is why I knew it was off.
Yeah.
Because you did a stream recently and the AI wasn't working properly.
Yeah, like literally nothing was working.
So here's what I called off. The person goes, "We were especially impressed with the AI in your game. You had programmed into it." I could see that was sarcasm straight away.
Yeah.
Robust testers found no issue with their pathfinding and it seemed perfectly balanced. That's again another dig at Tom and Chasm. I knew it. In addition, the clown level is they trying to figure out where everything was. If you're listening to, please reach out to us. And this is where I found it strange because this website he linked me is called Games Radar.
I've heard of that. Isn't that like an actual website?
Will a company as big as Games Radar have their email address like this? It'd be like Dwayne.
Oh yeah,
Like this. Dwayne.
Is Games Radar an actual website? I swear I've heard of it though. It's like, if it is, if I've heard of it, it's probably big. So.
Something like this.
Yeah. Wait, was
So
that
the person's email was gr@dwaynerobinson@gmail.com. I'm like, no proper company has that.
Yeah, they used to run
I told Tom.
IPs, don't
I told Tom to be very careful. I did say, Tom, be careful, be careful, be careful.
Yeah.
So Tom can't have a go at me because I did warn him.
Yeah. Oh.
Just wanted to let you know, just because it's fucking ridiculous.
Well, should I ask Pot about this in case he knows anything?
I swear to God, if it's Pot, he's in trouble.
Pot wouldn't do that. I don't think he has like. I don't think he'd be bothered to do that. Honestly, because it obviously he took a lot of effort with like the emails and that. I mean, I don't know who'd do that because.
Did you recognise the voice earlier?
What voice?
Guy talking. Did you recognise the voice?
No, it didn't sound like Boss. So I was like talking to him the other day and he didn't sound anything like that. So.
Thought I'd let you know because Yeah,
I'll have to ask Pot about it then.
Taking a break and claiming that it's the Callum's corner and he hates Callum
he should like take some time off or something if it's like affecting him. Just let him know it's not like nothing to do with the Callum's corner community. Because none of us would go that far.
I'll say, me and TGM don't know this person. I got pranked also the same way as you. The picture. They are not part of the corner. Someone needs to realise that there are idiots everywhere.
Yeah, it's not just the corner, like
I told him that, I got pranked, it's not.
Yeah, like that someone put like the game on a piracy website, like that's nothing to do with the corner either. It's like I saw like in the other reviews that other people bought it, so it's not just the people in the corner who's actually bought it. So I highly doubt like anyone in TDC was pirate stuff.
Okay, so is the thing, right? So Tom's upset. Tom's calmed down now, but I've just I've told Tom he needs to evaluate everything now. Evaluate email addresses and stuff like that.
More careful.
It's red flags.
Yeah. But did he say like anything horrible to him? Was he just being like kinda being horrible but not like noticeable enough so the interview
No, he's already told me, right? He said he did an interview, he asked me a question and then sent me an image that had your channel name and my name. Asked me, do I like the N-word? Just from a picture of your channel name, a list of people still cleaning mine now, I'm not happy. He said, this is what he sent me, it was the Epstein flight vlog. With the MiniTom and JerseyBoy one on it.
The one that got sent in the group chat.
Yeah, it's in the group chat.
I mean, that's like bad, but it could have been worse. He could have been like.
It could have been worse. It could have been worse.
Yeah.
Like I found mine funny, but this is not that funny because I could take a joke. Tom can't.
Yeah.
Tom can, but he's sensitive.
I mean, when you put that much effort into it, it's like...
So the website is real.
So you think you just, like, impersonated the website or something?
No, it's a real website.
It's like scam, like, companies do that all the
mate,
time.
it's a real website, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard of it, so...
Right, let me go on Twitter. So, mate, they have 1 million followers.
Yeah, it's a
Real company. So tell her that some idiots
What, you telling the company this?
being employee of a company.
I doubt it's an actual employee though, because like they didn't use the email.
I'm saying it's fake. He pretended to be an employee for this company. The thing is, I knew already because if you go, let's try contacted them. Games radar contact. Contact information. There's a contact. Literally says, mate, their emails end with @GamesRadar. So, like, they don't have Gmail accounts. I knew it was fake. But you just need to be careful.
If it was someone like me, I would have easily spotted that, but when it's like someone like Tom who doesn't really know better.
Yeah, but that's why I told Tom from now on, anytime he gets an email by an interview, you need to forward it to me and I will proof check.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to eat now, but I just wanted to let you know, just because...
Alright, I'll have to ask Pot about it then.
Thanks
for letting us know though, because I had no clue anyone was doing stuff like this.
Right, cool, see you later, bro.
Alright, see ya. Eddie!
Tom says he wants you to take down the video. Has he seen it? Yes. Can you explain to him that it's a joke? What?
Why would you use my face in this video? I did not give permission to use it. Please edit this video and remove my name and face.
I was still like,
not happy about the interview thing. I am reporting the video since he's using my face without my permission.
Dear Poto Pasta, this is to notify you that we have received a privacy complaint from an individual regarding your content. The information reported as violating privacy is at 4002800. We would like to give you an opportunity to remove or edit the private information, yada yada yada. Hello YouTube, everything I put in this documentary was readily available and public on the YouTube channels MiniTom, JerseyBoy. At no point did I invade his privacy, and I actively encouraged others not to do so. All footage from their faces was readily available on the previously mentioned YouTube channels, and I called both users by their first names. Tom is in the name MiniTom, and JerseyBoy had made his name public in the past, calling himself it on his oldest videos, which is still up. All the best, Poto Pasta. Dear Poto Pasta, this email is to inform you that a privacy complaint regarding the following content has been retracted and no further action is required on your behalf.